Why, hello there. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, March the 23rd. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today through Saturday, March the 29th. What happened to March? It's almost gone. This week's video is entitled Brave New World. The reason for the title is we have three energy shifts this week. We have Venus, who is currently retrograde, moving into Pisces on Thursday. On Saturday, Mercury, who is currently retrograde, is moving into Pisces. Also on Saturday, we have a solar eclipse in Aries, a new moon in Aries, solar eclipse. It is eclipse season, that is for sure. And our last one was a lunar eclipse in Aries. So let's talk about this title, Brave New World, and what it means to us this week. I want to talk to us about control. A lot of us today are feeling very out of control. Time is speeding up. The outer world is changing so quickly. We just can't keep up with it. We get confused. We get left behind. We don't understand. And we just get overwhelmed. And when this happens, we drop back into feelings of unworthiness. What's wrong with me? Why can't I keep up with everything? We end up with fear. Well, I can't, I'm so afraid of the outer world. It's the unknown. I don't know what's going on, and I don't have any way of controlling any of it. And lack. Oh my God, there's just not enough for me. There's not enough for me. Everyone else is getting all the goodies, and I don't have control over me or what I'm getting or anything like that. And so we fall into this depression. We fall into this space where we look to our addictions to help fill this void, fill this fear, fill this unworthiness, fill this lack. And that is what this week is about. Because what we are going to do is we are going to flip the script. This week, we're really going to concentrate on the keynote of the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. Control has nothing to do with out there. So for those of us who are flipping out, so upset, so depressed, because out there is doing stuff we don't understand. It's chaos. We can't control it. And we're becoming overwhelmed and fearful and depressed. So if that's where we are, we need to remember, once again, I'm going to beat it into our heads. Life is lived from the inside out. Out there is illusion, delusion, bullshit. Out there is that there just to teach us. To teach us what, Soul Sister Cat? To get in touch with, embrace, and express our true authentic self and our work and our passion. That is the energy of Aries. We just had a lunar eclipse in Aries. This Saturday, we're going to have a solar eclipse in Aries. We need to put our big girl and big boy panties on and have the courage of Aries, the bravery of Aries, the strength of Aries, the confidence of Aries to embrace and express who we truly are in our work. That is our motto, that is our mantra, that is our challenge this week ahead. Stop giving our power over to out there. Stop compromising who we truly are. We're not going to fit in anymore. We're leaving the Piscean age, where we went out there and looked for leadership and guidance and assistance. With the incoming of this Aquarian energy, all of that guidance, all that assistance, all that direction is found right here. And when we learn how to control ourselves, our feelings, our projections, our lives, it freaking doesn't matter what's going on out there. Because we will find that we, as divine children of God, since we got out of our own way finally, we begin to receive the love, the abundance. There is no reason for any of us to feel fear and lack. Every single one of us is a divine child of God. Every single one of us has the power to create our reality. Each one of us has the responsibility to create the life we want. It's no one else's responsibility. It's not out there's responsibility. It's ours. And when we start to focus on ourselves and how we can come into our true selves, how we can really, really be conscious and make sure our thoughts, our words, our deeds all come from our true selves, all come from love, abundance, and gratitude. That is when we experience control. Control doesn't given to us from out there. If it is, it's temporary. We have to develop the control within ourselves. And we have to realize that and use that and separate ourselves from all the chaos and all the angst and just be who we truly are. And I'm going to tell you, when we do that, it doesn't matter what's going on out there. Because we're doing our thing and we're being who we truly are. We're doing what we love. And out there will take care of itself. And by being who we truly are, by expressing our true selves, by following our passion and doing the work we love, we actually start changing the outer world. It starts to begin to reflect the control that we have on ourselves, the responsibility that we have for our own manifestations, our own creations. So that is the big news. So we've got the beginning of the week. We have some Piscean energy. You know, it's my favorite. So at the beginning of the week, on Monday and Tuesday, our creativity is going to be stimulated. Our imagination is going to be on fire. We're going to have all kinds of, maybe even, well, there's Aquarius involved too, so it could be very unique, different ideas, how we can more fulfill who we truly are in our work, or maybe whatever it is in our environment, how we can address that, how we can create the life that we're trying to manifest. We will get ideas of what steps we can take to help manifest the life of our dreams, to help us really, really get into who we truly are. So be aware, be open, make sure, especially on Monday and Tuesday, we're taking our little timeouts, doing our quiet and centering, doing our meditations. If it's a walk in the woods, if it's listening to the birds, I don't care what it is. Find that quiet space where we can listen, where we can start bringing in those incredible creative ideas and unique ideas that we're having, because they're unique to us, because each one of us is a unique being created for a specific purpose. And that's what we're supposed to be doing right now. And we're not. We're looking out there. We're looking outside of ourselves for worthiness. We're looking outside of ourselves for acceptance. And that's not what's going on. That's why we're feeling so much angst, because we're not getting back to right here. Aquarian energy is coming, whether we want it to or not. It's coming in. It's coming in right now. And if we do not focus on us and what we need to be doing in our purpose right now, we are going to continue to be more uncomfortable. We're going to continue to feel overwhelmed. We're going to continue to want to rush to our addictions to try to give us some relief, even if it's only temporary. These are incredible red flags that tell us we are not doing the work we need to do to find ourselves, to express ourselves, and to do the work that we love. So if we aren't, then take some time, take that walk, sit in the backyard, listen. What ideas, what creativity, what is coming through in our imagination. Write it down if we need to, but pay attention. It's really important, especially Monday and Tuesday, because the veil is very thin on Monday and Tuesday, and we're going to get a lot of good input on how to manifest the life of our dreams. If we're paying attention and not being overwhelmed and feeling out of control. Take back control. Take back our power. Don't compromise it for anyone or anything. That is our mantra. Now, on Thursday, Venus, who is retrograde, is going into Pisces. Again, more Pisces energy. So on the end of the week, so the beginning of the week, it's creativity, it's an imagination, it's getting our shit together, it's deciding how we're going to manifest this life, what are our steps, what do we got to do. We're going to do our meditation, we're going to pay attention, and then the end of the week, it becomes all romance. Romance comes in. So we might want a partner who is supportive of our work, not someone who projects their own bullshit on us so that, again, we're overwhelmed and we don't feel the support we need to move forward and manifest whatever we feel we want to in our lives. We're being held back. But with this energy on Thursday, it's going to be connection of the hearts. It's going to be more passion and fantasy and the love story, and we're going to feel it. We're going to feel this love. It's Pisces. It's so dreamy. And it's just so, we'll meet this person and we'll be just coming up with, she's talking about how to manifest the life of our dreams. So we plan and we see this whole fantasy, this whole vision of what our life together could be like. That's the energy at the end of the week. And then we have a solar eclipse on Saturday in Aries. Again, brave new world. Okay? Brave new world. I'm going to be brave enough to be myself in this world. I'm not going with that old world where I gave all my power away and I compromised who I truly am. In this brave new world, I'm going to be who I truly am, and I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to be accountable for the life in front of me, the life that I create. So more of that energy on Saturday, along with Mercury retrograde moves into Pisces as well on Saturday. Romance, romance, romance. Lots of love, lots of words of love, lots of cuddling and holding hands and whispering sweet nothings. This is Pisces. This is love in its most romantic form. So be aware, if we don't have a relationship and we're looking for one, the end of the week, man, it is a great opportunity for that special someone to come into our lives, as long as we remember they need to support us. We are accountable for the life we create. We want to make sure our partner, our love interest, has the same outlook. We certainly don't want someone who projects all their shit onto us and are feeling out of control and going down into the chaotic abyss. We don't need that. We need someone who nurtures and supports our growth and evolvement, and we can grow together. How cool is that? So big stuff this week, Brave New World. We are going to be conscious of our thoughts and our emotions. We're not going to compromise who we are. We're not going to give away our power just so we can get a little feel good for fitting in and being accepted by what? By who? Nobody knows what the hell is going on, you guys. I got news for you. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. We're in the middle of a major 2,500-year energy shift, okay? And the only way that we're going to navigate this energy shift successfully is by coming back within ourselves, finding our true self in our work, and developing and utilizing this most important relationship with our higher self and the rest of our celestial support system. We have got to learn to use that resource to help us successfully navigate going forward. Oops, sorry about that. Successfully moving forward, creating the life that we want. So great stuff. We're going to be conscious. We're going to listen to our thoughts. We're going to listen to our feelings. We're not going to let them control us. We are going to control them this week. We are going to take back our own control. We're not going to give it to that outer world, to that bullshit, to that delusion, that chaos, that angst. Let them keep it out there. And the more we work on ourselves, we will find it's kind of amazing. The outer world will start reflecting the changes that we've made within ourselves. So that is the week ahead. That's it. So let's get started by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and then we'll say our Sun in Pisces affirmation. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the disease, toxicity, all the negativity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came from. And in its place, we're being filled with this beautiful white light, made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies, I can feel my whole body is just lighting up with this beautiful white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does this energy fill our entire bodies, it's also protecting us. It's deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity, all toxicity, all that gross stuff back to wherever it came from. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher self, we will say our Sun in Pisces affirmation. I am worthy. I am loved. I am abundant. I attract love and abundance into my life. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am loved. I attract love and abundance into my life. And doesn't that say it all, kind of? Really, really, really? When we take back our control, we start attracting everything we need for a life that we love, the life of our dreams. We just got to get out of our own way, for God's sakes. We let the outer world tell us how unworthy we are. We let the outer world tell us that we should be afraid. We let the outer world tell us we don't have enough. And in reality, we can have anything, everything, doesn't matter, that we want, that we desire. Because we are that powerful. And we create our lives that we see in front of us, whether consciously or not. So the Soul Sister channel is all about, let's do this consciously so we can create the life we want, right? Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages, kind of keep us balanced and aligned for the day. A little thought to keep our squirrely minds in line. I also like to repost memes that are quirky, weird, thought-provoking, profound, and beautiful as well. So come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. And remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel, especially this week, guys. Life is lived from the inside. This is where the control is. Inside out. Make it a brave new world. Bring our true selves and our work to the fore and have the bravery and the courage and the strength to express it. Namaste.